Hi, my name is Amanda Winnicki, and my persuasive speech is on electronics. Imagine your life without electronics. No phones, no laptops, iPods, iPads, and other electronic distractions that make you have access to the world of internet. This is a little hard, isn't it? That's because why rely too much on the devices we have? You may not even realize it. The rapid revolution in technology has affected our lifestyles drastically and has led us to believe that our lives have completely changed for the better. I chose this topic because I started to notice that I always have my phone with me. I was also starting to spend a great deal of time on my electronics and feeling that I always had to check my phone and other social media sites. After realizing myself on it too many times, I wanted to see what the negative effects this could have on me. According to the 10 negative effects on technology, there are 4 major negative side effects of technology. By the end of this, you will be able to understand these side effects of technology, which are evaluated exasperations, deteriorated patience, declining writing skills, and lack of physical and communication interactivity. After you understand that, you will be able to realize that spending too much time on your electronics and phones isn't a good thing for you. The overusage of internet and spending too much time on your electronics and phones is distracting and can affect your life and sociality in a harmful way. According to the way children use technology, there are 4 major negative side effects of technology. First, let's talk about the overuse of technology. The minds of children and young adults are like blank pages. As you might know, the generation of this era has a high level of skill for learning. Our level of clearness allows us to fill our blank pages very quickly with the provided information that we receive. The information can be from more than just books and other education materials, but also from social media and texting. A limited use of devices can be useful for children and young adults, as it will allow them to be up to date with the current technology. However, the overuse of these electronic devices and cell phones can really disturb or damage their development in their personal growth and their communications and educational department. Now let's take a look at the top 4 ways that overuse of technology has influenced children and young adults in a certain way, negative way. The first negative side effect of technology is elevated exasperation. Elevated exasperation is another word for being above the normal level of irritation or extreme annoyance. These days, children participate themselves in internet, social media, games, and texting. These activities have affected their psych negativity, consequently leading high levels of frustration. Now, when children get frustrated whenever they get asked to do something while they're playing games or using the internet, the child development experts at the Healthy Children website note that the media can impact your teen on how your teen thinks about specific behaviors, beliefs, and ways of acting, such as violence and aggression, body image, male-female stereotype, and racial stereotype. An example would be when parents ask their kids to take a break, they get angry and don't want to do it because it's disturbing them from their games or whatever else they're doing on their devices. This behavior has made many parent-children relationships difficult. Now let's move on to the second side effect, which is deteriorated patience. Deteriorated patience is when your patience for something becomes worse and worse. Patience is a valuable virtue, and it could deteriorate a person's personality. Determination is a requirement that comes with patience and without it. No individual can survive the struggle in life. According to research, tolerance in children and young adults is disappearing quite quickly due to the wrongly use of technology. For example, we get frustrated when we surf the internet and the page we want to view takes too much time to load, or when we're using our phones and don't have enough service to stalk Twitter or go on Snapchat. Does this sound familiar to you? The third negative side effect is declining writing skills. Due to the overusage of social media, the writing skills of today's young generation have declined dramatically. These days, children and young adults are relying more and more on digital communication that they have forgot about improving their writing skills. Most kids, by the time they reach high school, or high school students reaching college, forget how to do cursive writing and forget how to use proper grammar. For example, has anyone ever looked around a full room of people when you're hanging out with your friends and most likely realized how many people are on their phones? We're so caught up on our phones when we're doing something that we don't communicate at all. Don't you miss those days of hanging out with your friends and you didn't have to worry about having your phone on you? When you actually played games or puzzles and never having to be distracted by your phone? Technology is useful in everyday life because it is essential for kids in school these days. According to the 10 reasons why technology is useful for kids in school, is technology helps prepare students for their future careers. It also is helpful in the classroom to teach tech diversity and learning styles. Children and adults alike are becoming too dependent on the internet and technology of our world and are missing out on things that generations prior have grown to love. The bottom line is that technology has grown to be a necessity to survive and grow in this age of advancement. We should be aware of how much we use it and try to use it less. Other people are saying that technology is very useful for us today and is able to get to the sources that we are needing. And if you are wanting to stay close with your friends and family, technology is very helpful to connect with them. Types of views, like from my opinion, is technology does take a lot of our time of our lives and from people, but without technology, how do we get through life and the things that keep our jobs running and going? I would like to end a quote by Andrew Brown. The internet is so big, so powerful and pointless that some people it is a complete substitute for life.